SEO TV, mesre obaswa. Emanuel Fikai, na subscribe to all social media handles, your channels, no. Uko Facebook SEO TV. Uko YouTube SEO TV. Uko TikTok SEO TV. Kona kwa subscribe na follow. Me ankasa me din de Yahuda Kintana CSF. Ense me de Ghana for enemy. And there ba share some Bible verse bi. Menche me ba be bonu tawu. A short one be. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. This Bible verse as of one mistranslated Bible verse yama so many years. A omu conclude ni say sa asem na e wo ho no. Jesus ho asem. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. Me pa cho so for a wo hwe me. Asole ba wo tie mi. Enye Jesus ho asem, emfa Jesus ho. Ade ba ko e ha ye ne say ye wo gidie. E na ye wo what is in the Bible. Ye wo de ya tworo wo Bible mu na ye wo de da ya dwim. De da ya dwim ye de asofo translate ama ye nsem asofo aka kire yen e na da ya dwim. But ye na ye Solomon na ye Christopher no. We don't have enough time. Say be kwa ko deepu na ye de ya dig research na ahwe say de ayete ye no either is true or false. E you true or untrue. Etisa anasentesa. Nti na me nsembre nti. Me kwa ko fa Isaiah chapter 7 verses number 1. Mesha say 1 na makai up to 14. Na what nsem. But before me ko ho no, me ma story bi dia bie wadwim. According to Christians, o mo kire say edumbre bi. Na Nyankopon po bi esoma no. E na osoro ye din na asase ye kom. Nyankopon bi sa say why na me nsoma no. E na Jesus ka say eja soma me na meko. Mesrew. We ye Kristo ni na sa adwene da wotirimu a me pa to enye Jesus. Emfa Jesus ho. Me ma wapo. E ya Isaiah. Kwa kan Isaiah chapter 6 verse 1. Where they kind from 1:9 to 10. Uba se na ya Isaiah na Nyankopon peso soma no. O yini free Israel fo mu soma no de ma Israel. Yamfa won to nche na yembra Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. Ababa ne banyinsen na wawo ba biani na yatunu di Emanuel. Ase ne se Ewurade ne ye wo ho. Ana ase ne se Nyankopon ne ye wo ho. A Christofo nyina ase sa asem na ye Yesu. Me ba cho. Enye Jesus asem o. Se enye Jesus amekire wo. Be kan Bible no na e ba be hya ase na yahwe. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 1. Na eye den na Isaiah 7:1 ba ye. Na ye ohene bi ye fe no Ahaz. Uko Israel. Mene wo kasa emu achetu. Ye wo the northern and the southern part of Israel. What you say? Ye wo Samaria for, Samaritans for, and ye wo Jerusalem for Judah for nankasa. Na no hin na me beka no asem no. No di hin wo Jerusalem. Nti ntokwa bi na eba. Entokwa mi nti na ye fe ne sen. Nsenkyere ne ye den eba ye. Enu na Kristofo yidi akoma say Jesus ba ma men kan nensi. We ye Kristonia fa Bible making kan biewani na hwem. Was it when Ahaz, son of Jotham, the son of Uzziah, was king of Judah, king of Resen, of Aram, and Pekah, son of Remaliah, king of Israel, marched up to fight against Jerusalem, but they could not overpower it. Enti ayemfu mienu komuti bomu se, omuni ohene baako a yefe no Ahaz ebeko. Enti ntokwa ni mu no asem bi si. Asem na si ya na Christopher say ye Yesu asem. Na what share the book of Isaiah? The distance between the book of Isaiah and the New Testament no. Dibe 500 to 600 years Quran sa na New Testament re inventi. Ye to also Isaiah chapter 7 verse 2. Was in now the house of David was told Aram has held itself with Ephraim. So the heart of Ahaz and his people were shaken as the trees of the forest are shaken by the wind. Verse 3. Then the Lord said to Isaiah, Nyankopon ka kire Isaiah say, go out, you and your son, Jashab, to meet Ahaz at the end of the conduct of the upper pool on the road, on the Wareham field. Enti Nyankopon ka kire Isaiah say, Isaiah, kona ko hia Ahaz, oni ne ba say Yesu, na ko ka asem bi kire ohene Ahaz. Inti ahano obi amfanto na adwim eye Ahaz won asem ne yeka e na Isaiah bam e na Nyankopon bam ye nto aso na ye nhwe se asem wei eye Ahaz won asem ana eye Jesus won asem. Verses number 4. Say to him, be careful, keep calm, don't be afraid, don't lose heart because of these two smoldering stumps of firewood, because of the fierce anger raising in Aram of the son of Remaliah. Aram, Ephraim, and Remaliah's son has plotted your run, saying, Into that means, I am for mienu, and oma plan so mu kwakoku Ahaz and oma can say let us invade Judah, let us tear apart and divide among ourselves and make the son of Tabel king of it. Enti ainfumienu yo ma dwen say nkomu ba Jerusalem no mo ne Ahaz beku no mu kuna no mo ayi ohene ediase Jerusalem for so me kind story no yedi na ye de natie yet also verses number 7. Yet this is what sovereign Lord says, it will not take place, it will not happen. Enti Nyankopon ka kire Isaiah okwa ka kire ohene Ahaz say asam na ana adwen na ainfumienu na afa no enye adwuma. Enti Ahaz kawakuma to him. Yet also verse 8. For the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is risen within 65 years. Tio. And tokwa bi no mo ba beko then no and was within 65 years. 65 years. Tio. Yet also Ephraim will be too shattered to be people. Verse 9. The head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is only Ramaliah's son. If you do not stand firm, your faith will not be sustained at all. Nyankopon ka kire Isaiah se on kan kire Ahaz say entokwa na eba no onu Ahaz bedi nkonim na se Ahaz anya ndidi a the problem be dem beba ye to aso. Verse 10 again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz obiantio. The Lord spoke to Ahaz, ask the Lord your God a sign, whether in the deepest depth or in the highest height. Nyankopon ka kire ohene Ahaz say Ahaz me say ayemfomienu na woni omo ba be fight no wo bedi nkonim na se wo Ahaz wo suro a bisame ensenkyerene nti ye Ahaz na Nyankopon si om bisa ensenkyerene afa na ensenkyerene ne ba ye san ensenkyerene na Kristofo atudi akose Yesu no nti ye ensenkyerene ya Nyankopon ye de ama Ahaz eni Judafo ye to aso verse 12 ye do 14 a ena obo se wo Kristoni wo ne wo sofo mo ti se kwata mo yira wo koku ase mo yira 16:14 ni ache afa na ye kwatwem abafie ye to aso verse 12. But I said, I will not ask, I will not put the Lord to the test. Obiantio time Nyankopon ka kira azombi sansenkyerene no as si da bi me nso nyame nhwe me mbisa ye to aso e. Then Isaiah said, hear now, you house of David, is it not enough to try the patience of men? Will you try the patience my God also? Verse 14. Ahana Christopher to diakoma Jesus no obiantie. Bible verse na me ba be kenkan no. Obo word be din word no boy no a mistranslation. Remember different Bible version na akọ check. Isaiah 7:14. Baby amusi ye Jesus na muntie. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will be with a child, will give birth to a son, and will call him Emanuel. Eya hana Pentecost for, Chiribento for, Nankaba for, SDA for, GDA Koko for, red faith for, blue faith for, black faith for, any Ghana Christo for, a Christo for Ninase, sa same way Yesu, enye Yesu. Sam komishe we enye Yesu ngasem. Emfa Yesu wonne, emfa no wochena, misquoting, misinterpreting, and mistranslating, and omudi akoma Jesus. We be part 1. Mesa di part 2 naba. Inti obi antie na obi antie yi. Eye den na nsankyerene ne baaye. Ayemfomienu so mu kokun Ahaz. Ena Nyankopon se Ahaz mensuru. Na me Nyankopon me di wechi mema wadi nkonim. Na se wo se me Nyankopon me boa, bisa nsankyerene bi na me nyema wo. Se nsankyerene se so, ewa mpo na ewa na ekronte se osoro. Ana se ewa asase asimpo a, me Nyankopon maka kire wo Ahaz se wo bedi nkonim. Ena Ahaz say onso Nyankopon hwe ombisa. Bible no say ewurade na be mammo nsenkyerene. Enti ewurade na be mammo nsenkyerene no enye wo Kristoni, enye wo asem na oka. Ewurade be mammo nsenkyerene no, he was referring to Isaiah because ono Isaiah say ombisa nsenkyerene. Ena nyame say ombisa nsenkyerene dia. Me ameye den mema wo nsenkyerene. Ena o say den, o say therefore the Lord himself will give you ni enwan Ahaz den na wo Kristoni. The Lord himself will give you nu Ahaz enye wo Kristoni o enye Pentecost ni o enye donka wula me na asole mo enye mensa wota belfu o enye ye fane say owusu bempane na asole mo enye ye fane say papa ye wapie na nsan ya o ye dede enye ojaba o emfamo ho Isaiah 7:14 fa Jesus ho me wo Ghana ha sofo a wudi nhudi na wo say Isaiah 7:14 Yesu ma wo nsa so eno ane say debate COTV nka menwa ma wa asole mani nyina dane common sense family mo bia adwan eden aye adwuma ye nto aso e me bo ho biem Isaiah 7:14 therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign the virgin therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign the virgin you can say there a definite article. That means that particular place was referring to a particular virgin by then. And a word in our hakra virgin. Oma mistranslating no. We call Hebrew word na. Ye were two words. Ye were ha alma. And ye were betula. Ha alma. And ye were betula. Kofa Hebrew no lesuya. Ko cheke. Enti ame virgin. Bet me de chew keke. Yemfa ne say ye virgin a sa virgin ni nye Mary o Bible no say ababa wano ye wo ababa wabi e na ye wo ababa wano ka say ababa wano a o kire particular ababa wa nti ha na me kire wo ababa wa koro no e ho na obehu say na ye the second wife of Isaiah mo de mo bontiti asole da mu nnim hwe de nyem wa ne ye tate ne collection we ye sira we kronkron o me wrade Agaman kan konkro me wrade what then obi atoka ma watwe na say no konkro me wrade me nkoti a konkro me wrade enti Isaiah 7:14 particularly was referring to Ahaz and the people of Jerusalem enyewu Kristo ni yento aso enu ni the virgin therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign the virgin will be with a child and will give a birth to a son and call him Emanuel. Now, who Christian I was say same way Jesus no me pato ye who Jesus your friend Emanuel. Point number 1, aha kura bia dance say nye Jesus. Old Testament na Isaiah no say ye wa akwala na ye friend Emanuel. E na wo ba Matthew na ye who Jesus no o say ye friend Jesus. Enti ade na be ye mienu. Isaiah say ye friend Emanuel. Isaiah 7:14 akwala ye friend Emanuel. And the book of Matthew 2:23 no ye friend Jesus me pacho nipa kro na da bi enti sesi an mo Kristofo no Isaiah na ye ntie no ana bofo Gabriel na ye ntie no because Isaiah say akwara na ye friend Emmanuel na bofo Gabriel so ba ye no say ye friend Jesus ade na asasa enko yie enti mi hu obi a me gi ne adi wa ha ma me mfansi verse 15 na ye mfa bibia nsi wo enti dia me pese wote ase ne say Isaiah 7:14 the Lord himself will give you a sign and he will give birth to a son call him Emmanuel no enye Jesus emfa Jesus ho New Testament from Matthew to Revelation be aniwa ye friend Jesus Emmanuel Mary am friend Emmanuel or friend Jesus asase so preko Jesus two languages the combination of Greek and Latin and ma kire mo ko me page ni so awobenya Jesus once upon a time it was GE after I and omo be invent J and omo yi G ni free one omo di J no share ho. That is not the topic for today. The topic is Isaiah 7:14 is not about Jesus. Isaiah 7:14 is different from your New Testament Jesus. Who can Isaiah 7:15 kra? Ye wo akwala na aduani obedi kra Bible no kan. Na me bisa say ye wo Jesus no aduani Jesus di wandi nti Jesus ati enyo no wa feli emfa no ho. Isaiah 7:15 ma me nsa so 14 na me kan ho. Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will be with child, and he will give birth to a son, and call him Emmanuel. Verse 15, he will eat cud and honey. He will eat cud and honey when he knows enough to reject the wrong and choose the right. Ye wa akwala na ye say akwala no behu bone e time obehu bone ni papa no according to New Testament mo say Yesu nganye bone bia but Bible no say ye wa akwala na akwala no behu the difference between wrong and right pesa na tie na wo say Jesus dia e be wo Jesus no ye de bone ani wo be ko bon sam jam simple Bible na ka say nipa no obehu right and wrong bone ani papa abusia ye de bibia sia But me born tofa. Me born tofa no. Me kind different Bible verse. We a good news. Isaiah 7:14 no. Ye kotie word be a onu nso yi oyusu ye. Bible no momo say e nyame asem, but ye obey 67,000 Bible verses, different verses. Nyame anu asem a ya date. Ukofa we ya, we si say, wofa King James, say your amplified Bible, Akatites Bible na de yanya studio. Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. Obiantie. Or say, well then, the Lord himself will give you a sign, a young woman. Isaiah 7:14 with different Bible version. Once I kind way you know, or say the virgin. That means, according to this Bible verse, it was referring to a particular virgin at that moment, the virgin. Not now. So the virgin is not about you talking about Mary. It was referring to a virgin that time. Into that time, now I say, who was that? Virgin man. Now, share good news translation now. Isaiah 7:14 krona. Well then, the Lord himself will give you a sign. A young woman who is pregnant. Who is, I don't know, a young woman who is. It's good news natural say that particular time a young woman who is pregnant will have a son and will name him Emanuel. Emmanuel is far different from your Jesus which you are following blindedly. So Isaiah 7:14 is never and can never be about Jesus. Point number 1. That particular verse Isaiah 7:14 was particularly talking about Ahaz and Nasefo. Munsua de na Kristofo asofo mo buyache mo bon nsoloma mumue ma adwem ya wie ya be call part 2 na yakwhwe say who was Isaiah 7:14 referring to. I am CSF Yahuda Quintana. You can call me Nsengoko Jumora Ayedum Akegi. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels COTV, YouTube, COTV, Facebook, COTV, TikTok. Thank you, Makramo. Bye bye. Ngai mai.